Okay, I play Stan Minton. He's not a nice person in the beginning of the movie. He takes advantage of old ladies, and he takes their money and sells them terrible condominiums, and he's a bad person. And finally, he gets arrested for fraud, and then he realizes he can't buy his way out of prison. He can't talk his way out of prison, so he has to find a way to survive. So he hires the master, played by David Carradine, the maestro, to teach him how to be a killer. And then I think from learning martial arts, he becomes a better person. No one else wanted to do it.
Okay.
So in that sense, it was easy. No, I really felt like I wanted to do it, and I didn't feel... I've made almost 40 movies now, and I felt pretty confident about it. And I surrounded myself with some very good actors. Emmett Walsh and Henry Gibson, David Carradine, Scott Wilson. These are actors who've been in hundreds of films, so I felt pretty confident. I would, and I don't want to break my finger again, or my ankle, or my shoulder, but I enjoyed it. I mean, I would do it again. I like directing. But directing and acting is a lot. So it's nice to be able to just have one. But yeah, I would do it again. And if they like the movie in Spain. Well, it was, I want to do more, you know? I mean, I don't get offered, you know, Ridley Scott doesn't offer me movies. He gives them to Russell Crowe. So I have to kind of make them myself. So I wanted to make this film, you know, it has 1 foot in the old Rob Schneider movies, 1 foot in the new. So I think it's more in the real world, and I think it's more serious, which is good, but it's still very funny, I hope. 7 months of training. You know, I have my guru, my trainer, lived in my house. Nino Pila, he was one of the masters who worked with me. I had 3 guys work with me every morning and at night, and like I've gained all the weight back. But it was fun. I enjoyed it, and it was fun to physically do the work. But every day, I still know that I still can. Like if you try to kill me now, I can defend myself. So, are you thinking about it?
No, I don't think about it.
All right. He's a legend. You know, working with David Carradine is like, it must have been like what Matthew Broderick was like when he worked with Marlon Brando, because, you know, Marlon Brando made fun of himself in The Freshman, made fun of his performance in The Godfather, and I think the same thing with David Carradine with Kung Fu, you know. So he's a legendary guy. I love him, and he had a big heart, you know, and he really trusted me. I thought it was funny, and I love him for it. And I think it's a special film. And I hope people go and see it and have a good laugh, because that's what it's meant for. And we put a lot of our heart in it. Comedy, it's like, it's your interpretation of what comedy is, you know? It's there. I mean, you have to, it's how you see the world. And I see it in a funny way, but I also see it in a serious way. But I know that comedies never get the credit as dramas get, but to me, it's making people laugh is important. Making them forget about whatever their troubles are for 2 hours. It's something I take seriously, and I hope people go and see Gran Stan and have a good laugh. And I feel honored to be able to come to Spain, and that my movie's being released here, and it's important to me because I love jamón.
¿Tiene algo que pueda tatuarme en el esfínter para hacerlo menos atractivo?
¡Carne fresca!
Todo sin posición. ¿Quién es el tío más duro de la galería? Disculpa.
Un héroe para todos.
Te agradezco lo que has hecho.
Un ejército de un solo hombre.
Quiero unirme a tu banda. Yo no tengo banda.
La novia de nadie.
Mira qué he hecho, con 3 pastillas de jabón y un cordón.
Rob Schneider.
Te va a llevar una buena sorpresa.
¿En serio? ¿Cuál?
Señor Min, ¿desea añadir alguna cosa?
Lleva un jersey muy bonito. ¿Le importaría levantárselo?
¡Cojadlo!
Libertad negada.
¿Qué he dicho?